Welcome back! Today we have something pretty special. I have been very interested in the Final Fantasy TCG. As you can tell by the back of these cards, that's what we're doing today. Now you might notice this is just a box, they're not packs. Well, it's because the packs are kind of harder to find here in the US at the very least, and at least where I live, there's no card stores you can really buy them at. And I have opened some in the past, just not on this channel. I actually started collecting them before I started the YouTube channel. And I actually bought these off of eBay. I won an auction for a stupid good price, and we have, I think it's around 450 or so cards here that we're going to be rather quickly going through, looking for any rares, stuff like that. The listing did state that there are quite a few rares, quite a few hero cards, so we're going to be digging through and see what we actually have here. And I guess we'll start off with a little pile from the top of the stack. So we actually begin right off the bat with Silica. And if any of you guys are new to this TCG, you can actually see what Final Fantasy they're from right here. It's actually Final Fantasy 3. Might be a little hard to see on video, honestly. And okay, off the bat, we already have Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7. Hell yeah. We have Vaughn from one of my favorite Final Fantasies at 12. But yeah, this video is going to be a lot of just scrolling through. I don't know what Final Fantasy BE is. What is that? Okay. And Scepter, he is from 15. Don't know who the hell that is. We have Anima, which is actually, this is the Anima from Mobius, Final Fantasy 13. So it's basically just Final Fantasy 13, let's be honest, that's how this works. Golbez, man, we're getting some nice shit in here. Actually, three Golbezes. Now, the guy did explain there would only be 3 repeats of any given card. He had a lot of these auctions up, and I kind of bid on the highest one. The biggest collection. So we have Godo, we have Ace. I've actually been playing through Type 0. I started it like a month or two ago. I kind of stopped. I need to get back to it. Ace is actually a lot of fun to play as. We have Terra. I played a lot of her in Final Fantasy Dissidia. We have Vaughn, dressed up a bit differently this time around. We have Kain. That is actually the light version of Kain as opposed to the cooler dark version. Kefka. We have Shantoto from Final Fantasy Online. I never really play that. We have Lightning. I think this actually isn't my first Lightning card, because Anna bought a thing with Lightning and Sarah, and then it's like a theme deck. But we have the Lightning and Onion Knight. Hell yeah. Man, we're getting all just like the full character cards. We have Cloud of Darkness here. Don't know much about her, if I'm being honest with you. We have Barrett, of course, from 7, everybody's favorite. Red 13, I believe it's 13. Yeah, that is 13, right? I'm awful with my Roman numerals. We have Kate Sith. We actually have 2 of those. Don't know who this guy is from 7. Was he the owner of the, nightclub thing? I think that's who he is. Vincent Valentine, my boy, and every other 12-year-old's favorite character. But I really like Vincent. I played Dirge of Cerberus and I loved that game. So, it was one of my first experiences with Final Fantasy 7 as a series was actually Vincent Valentine's Dirge of Cerberus game. And it got a lot of shit. I know it got a lot of shit. I liked it, alright? Dirge of Cerberus was a great fucking game. Alright, so we have Senior Cloud. Azul from Final Fantasy 12 as well. Well, not 12, goddammit, Final Fantasy 7. We have more Sephiroth of a different type. We have Aerith. We have Kadaj, also from 7. That's Final Fantasy L. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Black Waltz, those are just common cards there. So are those. So are those. Yazoo! Hello, Yazoo. How do you do? We have Yuke. Okay, I don't know who the hell... Oh, that's Crystal Chronicles. Who the hell played Crystal Chronicles? Let's be honest here. What was the mobile game that everybody hated that Final Fantasy did? Was it Crystal Chronicles? I don't remember. Either way, it was a mobile game that was basically just pay to play. It was terrible. Alright, Elena, don't recognize her. More Elena. That is also from 15. 15 was great. It got some shit too, but I still think, altogether people seem to really enjoy it. That looks like it's straight out of Dragon Quest. I do not recognize that name. That's from Tactics, though. We have Rude, Senior Bald Boy. We have Reno. Actually, Rude and Reno right in a row. That kind of worked out pretty well. Amo. I don't know who the hell that is. Okay, we have Femfrit. From Tactics. And by the way, for anybody who hasn't done anything with the Final Fantasy TCG, these cards are actually really thick. They are super durable, really thick cards, but despite that, they slide really easily. I don't think they slide poorly. Normally the thicker cards you think would. No, they're just super durable. I really appreciate that. Like these cards have to hold value so easily. Well, you know, at least as far as the card's condition, they have to be able to get like PSA graded super easily because of the fact that they're built so sturdy. I really like that. Don't recognize that. It's also from Mobius, so who cares? I played Mobius. It was alright. I'm just not a big mobile game person. Do not recognize you. Final Fantasy 3. Don't recognize you either. You're from 13. You think I would know who you are. I freaking loved 13. We have Arc. Something just fell. Okay, that's actually Sid. Death Gaze. Also from Mobius. It's actually the main character of Mobius. That's like, if you've seen ads for this game, you've probably seen that exact image. Who the hell are you? Oh, okay, it's from Type O. Okay. Laguna. That's a really weird artwork for Laguna, I'll say that. I think it's pretty fitting, but still looks a little weird. Let's see here. We have Warrior of Light, and I gotta say, that looks fucking awesome. That is taken straight from the City of Final Fantasy, the first one. That looks sick. I freaking love Dissidia. I picked up the newest version that they made that's now on PC. It was originally, I think, PS4 exclusive to start out with. It actually started off in arcades. It was an arcade exclusive for a while. Spiritus, also from Dissidia. It's not as good. I like the first two Dissidias a lot more than the modern one. The gameplay, I think, is more tight, but aside from that, like, there's a lot less to actually do. I don't recognize that weird looking dude. Laswell? I don't know what BE is once again. Medine, whoever the hell that is. We have Arc, whoever the hell that is. There's our Vincent boy yet again, and I guess we'll go to the next stack. But yeah, I still haven't played the TCG. Me and Anna both bought pre-built decks, so then I actually bought a pre-release box that had like 8 packs and some promo stuff in it and sleeves. But we haven't played it yet. That's actually part of the reason why I bought these, is I do want to play the game. But I probably shouldn't have bought them until I actually knew if I liked the game itself. We still haven't tried it out, even though I do have an understanding for the rules now. It's our all Type O. There is Azul. Geese, hell yeah. I don't know why he's listed as Mobius. He was originally in Final Fantasy 12. I guess he's a Mobius too. We have Furion, hell yeah, from Dissidia. That's actually World of Final Fantasy. I didn't expect those to be in the card game. That's neat. I never beat World of Final Fantasy. I got really far, then it's kind of stopped. I do that in a lot of games, though. I just kind of stop. Like, I don't really have a good reason. I just kind of forget that it's a thing. We actually have Sid from Mobius. He looks weird. I would never think of Sid looking like that, you know, wise old man. There is a Freet, my boy. We actually have 2 Freets there. Cayenne. We have Zack. I'm guessing it's pronounced Kane, but I prefer to believe that he's based on the cayenne pepper. Let's see here. 3 Zacks, hell yes. I recognize him, but not very well. Keep going. We have Bombs from 10. Fuck Bombs. We have more Kadaj. Okay. It's a different artwork, but it's still Kadaj. Edward, that is actually Shiva from Final Fantasy 15. She had a different name, but that's like her human form, basically. There's actually Shiva, not from 15, but still Shiva. Sightser, let's see here. We have Killer Bees, hell yes, I like me some bees. They look more like hornets, but, you know, whatever. I'm not really good at telling the difference between the two. Somebody's gonna point it out, I'm like, no, that's a bee, fuck you. Let's see here, Yuri, God, I don't remember what his role was in 15. I recognize him, but that's pretty much it. Exodius, the Forbidden One. Good to know Exodius is in Final Fantasy as well. At least I don't have to gather all the pieces in order to form him. There is Raida, Luca, and that is it for that stack. Yeah, this video's a bit different if you guys couldn't tell. Like, I'm not like opening packs. I'm just going through pre-purchased cards, so I expected it to be a rather different kind of video, because I'm trying to go through them relatively quickly, so this video isn't 20 hours long. But let's see here. Okay, we got 2 of those boys right in a row. There is the Death Lord. Hell yeah, the Death Lord. Good job, buddy. I like your name. I wonder why his parents named him that. Monk, my favorite. Generic monk card. Hey, more generic monk card. Are they the exact same? They just have different artwork? No, they are different. Okay. So it's good to know you can at least get different generics here. That's more Final Fantasy L, whatever that is. There is Lich from Final Fantasy 1. Isn't the Lich like the first boss you fight in that game, like in the cave? No, that's the Leviathan, isn't it? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played the original Final Fantasies. Red Mage, Yellow Jelly, and I know that they're numbered a bit differently in Japan, but I don't keep up. Why would I keep up with the Japan numberings? People are weird when it comes to that. Crow from Final Fantasy 15. I'm a huge 15 fan, so I'm super excited about all these 15 cards. Even though I already had Crow, now I have more Crow. Zangetsu, I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't recognize him either. Like, I know some people, like, whenever they open up, like, you know, certain cards, like, I had in the previous video, my Inuyasha video, somebody hopped in and told me, like, you clearly don't know all of these characters. The fuck is wrong with you? There's, what's-his-face, the douchebag who kind of, like, betrayed everybody in the movie. And there's Luche, but, like in my Inuyasha video, like somebody in the comments still there, I don't remove hateful comments, but he was telling me, you clearly don't know all these characters from an anime that has hundreds of episodes. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna remember every minor character, but like, nobody can fault me for not recognizing every character from this card game, because it is from just about every Final Fantasy game ever released, and you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody that has played all of every single Final Fantasy between the mobile games and everything else. Tonbetty? Okay. But you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who has played all of them, let alone knows every character. So if I get one of those comments, then I'm assuming it's going to be a joke. There's Moogle. Is his name Einstein? What the fuck? Okay, there's Hope. Hell yeah. Finrar, however you want to pronounce it, and Bergen from Mobius. Again, I don't play Mobius. I've heard it's okay. It has good reviews. It just don't think I'm hating on it whenever I say fuck Mobius. But it's just like, you know, I don't really do mobile games, so I didn't really play much of Mobius. I'm sorry. We are getting down. We're past the halfway point. We've been past it for a little bit now. So here's our Black Mage Soldier. Gecko the Gecko. We got some basic ass warriors. Moody. Hello, Moody. How are you doing? I have that card already. I still don't know who the fuck he is. Merilith. Oh, okay. I threw another Merilith down. That's fine. Lilty? Again, Crystal Chronicles, so I don't know much about it. That is Tactics, which I haven't played that much Tactics, to be honest with you guys. That is actually Prompto's daddy, who happens to be fighting against the Doctor. I'm pretty sure that's his dad. You know, I know his dad was like the Doctor. He kind of Prompto is kind of like a test tube baby. For those of you guys who don't know that, there's Laws, because they don't really mention it much in the game. There is Journey, I believe. Let's see. They have Thief. There's my phone going off. Multiple thieves, more thief. We got some motherfucking chocobos. We got whatever the hell your name is. We have Tiamat, whatever, from the first game. Float Eye. We have Baby Croven. I don't recognize you. Don't recognize you either. Final Fantasy L. What the fuck is Final Fantasy L? Okay, so for the last pile, we have Cannoneer, Invoker, Summoner. So yeah, I did look up what Final Fantasy L is. It's Final Fantasy Legends. It was a Game Boy Advanced series. I believe there are like 3 or 4 of them or something. I had completely forgotten about that. I had looked that up previously for myself, obviously not for a video. Because I had a card that was from Final Fantasy Legends, and I had no clue what the fuck it was. And I've looked into it, and I'm actually considering picking up one of the games. They look kind of interesting. There is Saz with his summon, whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce. How the hell would I pronounce that? Matthias the Corrupt? Okay, you go, buddy. There is, what's-her-face, Vanille with her summon as well. So we're getting a lot of their summons here. I don't recognize her at all. There is Odin, my boy, from Tactics. We have Fairy, also from Tactics. We have Sage from Tactics Advanced 2. Soldier from, of course, Final Fantasy VII. I actually really like having those soldiers. We have Onion Knight, Geomancer, Rid, Luis, Black Mage, Genova Synthesis. Not going to try to pronounce that. We have Knight. We have, who the hell are you? The hell are you from Nagmolda? Final Fantasy, is that 11? If that's 11, then I won't recognize it because I don't play the online crap. Let's see here. Bart's. We have English. I said almost English. Class 8th Moogle. There's a Moogle for each of the classes in Final Fantasy type 0 or type O, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. We have Kusith. Of course, there is our little Noctis boy from Theater Rhythm. Hell yeah, even Theater Rhythm's in here. That's new. We actually have a different kind of monk. There is a Sakura. There is a Shinra soldier, very similar to this regular soldier, right? Knight, Dark Knight. We have Revenant Wings Raiden. I don't know who the fuck that is. Elza, Cecil, Onion Knight from 3. So I'm not going to try to pronounce, and I'm not going to try to pronounce, and I'm not going to try to pronounce. And we have Black Mage Soldier. So there we go. I kept the video somewhat short, I hope. Of course, I won't actually know till I'm in post because my camera sucks. I have to constantly stop and start recordings. But yeah, we have quite... Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. We have quite a few cards to add to the collection now. It's 450 cards. I know we didn't get any holos or anything because they're super rare in this game anyways. I knew I wasn't going to get any holos. Oh, I wasn't positive, but I had a good feeling because you can't really list holos as being a thing. But we got a lot of crap and some really nice cards, so if you guys enjoyed, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe down below, and hopefully I will see y'all next time. Bye!